and welcome back to another battle video. So the quality on this video, I'm not quite sure how this is going to turn out. I recorded this on the laptop, transferred it to the desktop, and somehow when it transferred, it slowed it down to like a third of its original time. So I tried to speed it back up in an editing software, and then do the audio on it, and then re-render it for YouTube. So like I said, not sure how the quality is going to come out on this, but when it was only I think it just slowed it down originally to like a 4-minute video, everything was just way too fast. And as you can see, and I apologize for the bar at the bottom, yeah, we're working on some recording issues on the laptop, and unfortunately just we're not able to get that bar to consistently go away during recording. Yeah, usually I record videos on the desktop where I can have a better screen. So as you can see, we're currently playing Wobbuffet, and you can't really see my hand, which I know is a little frustrating, but essentially how Wobbuffet Crobat works is Wobbuffet's ability turns off any other abilities that are non-psychic Pokemon as long as it's in the active position. And this is great. This is like a Garbodor that doesn't take nearly as much effort to get out. It's just limited, as in, you know, it has to be in the active position. It only goes to psychic Pokemon, so Garbodor is still active, and Garbodor can still turn off your own Crobats. Crobats and Golbats, when you evolve them, you get to put damage counters on your opponent, and that helps build up the damage that you're going to be inflicting with Wobbuffet. Dimension Valley lets you attack for 1 less energy, and just the whole deck really works well together. There's Headringer in here, as you can see, to slow down your opponent a little bit, because Trainer Lock especially can hurt this. This runs Super Scoop Up, obviously Ultra Balls to be able to get out your Crobats and Golbats and Wobbuffets, and our hand just really is not nice. So we're going to Ultra Ball away a Muscle Band and a Zeratic. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not Wobbuffet Crobat. This is Landorus Crobat. So this is a deck idea my boyfriend's been testing out lately, and he's going to go for the Hawlucha, mostly because of that Darkrai on the bench. Hawlucha is hitting for 60, and then, yeah, if the fighting weakness, as long as it doesn't have the Stadium in play, let it hit for 120. Throw Strong Energy on that, and yeah, it's really, really nice. So we see, is that another Ultra Ball? Yeah, this is very annoying, having the menu there at the bottom. We're going to get out the Fighting Stadium, so yeah, scratch everything I said before about Wobbuffet and Dimension Valley. Wrong Crobat deck. And that's the great thing about Crobat is we've tried out a lot of Crobat variants, Crobat Wobbuffet, Crobat Landorus, Crobat Lugia, and anything with Crobat is really honestly just a fun deck. Not always the most competitive decks, but just a lot of fun. So right now we're just going to hit the Hawlucha for 100. 100, you know, being after the Fighting Stadium and the Strong Energy. And we see that Raichu come up, which unfortunately just wrecks this Hawlucha. And, yeah, we're left with a pretty blah hand. So we're going to go ahead and evolve to Crobat, or I'm sorry, Golbat. Let's see. I'm going to put the 20 on that Seismitoad. I'm worried about that Raichu, but then again, this is Landorus, so yeah. Oh, yep, there we go. So there's the that was the most beautiful N I think I've ever seen. Landorus, Muscle Band, Energy to hit that Raichu for a perfect 100, and then still sniping 30 onto that Seismitoad, putting it very close to a knockout. I don't know if he can really come back from that move, honestly. He's only got 1 energy on the field. Yeah, he could put me under a Trainer Lock right now, which doesn't really matter. I'm going to be able to evolve a Crobat, get another Zubat on the bench, and then I'm probably just going to Juniper here. We see a couple Darkness energy, so he is going to get the Trainer Lock up. And the water weakness is going to, you know, hit for 60. Oh, I'm sorry, 100. I forgot about Muscle Band. So it does hurt a little bit, but we're very close to knocking out that Seismitoad, so it's still not a huge worry right now. Going to put that 30. I don't know. I would just Do you just, I don't know, I think I would have just taken out the Seismitoad. That way the Landorus is going to be hitting whatever else he decides to bring up for a little more damage, but he decided not to do that. And we'll put another Zubat on the bench after that Juniper. Yeah, we don't necessarily want to attach the fighting energy to the Crobat. Hopefully we're not going to have to attack with the Crobat. And we take out the Seismitoad and put a little more damage on that Yveltal in the back. So he's going to bring out a little Yveltal and just Oblivion Wing for 30. Oh goodness, the cat is crying. Just Oblivion Wing for 30, and he's going to power up that Yveltal on the bench. Checking out my discard, and this is another thing about playing on the laptop, is my laptop is much slower than the desktop, so you can see it's having a hard time loading cards. And that may be why the quality is off too. As you can see, I use Hypercam to record videos, and it just may not be very strong right now. And Landorus, I forgot about that. Landorus also plays Dedenne, which, with everything right, can one-shot Yveltals. So going to go ahead and attach that Dedenne. We're not going to need to attack with it right now. Just leave it sitting there on the bench, waiting for an Yveltal to come up. So we'll just do another Hammerhead, knowing that we're probably going to lose Landorus very soon, but just spreading around the damage. If he uses a max potion, he's going to have to lose that energy that he just Oblivion Winged on, and I can't really see how he's going to power up that Yveltal if he does that. Now he does have this fresh Yveltal, so if he has an energy switch, it doesn't look like he does. So he's going to hit me for 90 to take the knockout on this Landorus. But, I mean, I can knock him out in all sorts of ways. Probably the easiest way just to be oh, he's going to go with Lucario. Yeah, Lucario has we have the strong energy in hand, so Lucario's going to be doing 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I think. Yeah, more than enough for knockout. And we're going to, he's going to VS Seeker for the Zeratic and take off that DCE on the bench Yveltal. Zeratic is like a one-of tech card. I wouldn't really recommend running more than one of in a deck, but it is so, if you can time it right, it is just fantastic disruption. It lets you remove a special energy or a tool from any Pokemon on the field, and that works for both against your opponent and for you. I found that I'll often use it if my opponent's attached a Headringer to me and I don't have the energy to attack for the turn. Use Zeratic, get that Headringer off, and I'm good to go again. So you see another Crobat drop, spreading a little more damage, and then Lucario is going to take the knockout on that Yveltal, and we're pretty much set up. Even if he ends me to 1 right now, I have lots of options. I don't think he can possibly knock out this Lucario, and I have the Dedenne on the bench ready to take the last prize. So, oh, okay, that's pretty nice. He puts the Enhanced Hammer so that hopefully I'm going to be stuck in the active position. I don't think I would have left that Yveltal active though, especially with only 60 HP. All I need is a switch and game's over. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the Muscle Band, attach the Headringer, and go ahead and Juniper. Did we see the switch? We see the Escape Rope. Now, that still really doesn't do it. We can Escape Rope into Dedenne, but he's probably going to promote that Darkrai. Anything else is just going to be one-shot. So, he can't take 3 prizes in 1 turn, so we have time. So right now, we're just going to relax, Ultra Ball for a Golbat, put some damage. Do we have enough to... Yep, and that Golbat is enough to knock it out. So Lucario was doing, I think, 30, 40, 50... He was already at 60, which would put him at 110. The Golbat drop puts him at 130. And as you can see, this was during one of their tournaments. They're still doing tournaments right now, I think, at least when this audio was done. So check out the tournaments. As you can see, you get, wow, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. 4 packs, 8 coins. Sorry, I thought at first it was like we get 15 packs. As you can see, we've been playing quite a few tournaments, and we might have an online opening for you guys soon. So stay tuned. If you haven't listened to my other battle audio, Japanese openings are coming very, very soon, so stay tuned.